Hey, God bless you guys. I have another dream, and I wanted to kind of like I had recorded this one. I guess you guys when I had the red wrap on my head, but this one would not upload, and I feel like it's because God wanted me to wait and upload this one now. And so I'm going to do that. And so this is a meteor dream. I had this dream. I would say a few. Again, I had this dream like a few months ago, and in none of my dreams I put any dates on them because as I said in my very first video, we don't work on our own time. We work on God's time. And so I was never led to put any type of date on any of my dreams. It's whenever God has like told me like it's time to put it up is when I do that. And so that's why I've been putting up these videos, because I feel like it's time for me to do so. So this is how the dream happened. I was outside of my college, and I was across the street, and I was in my church parking lot, and my church is like right here, and my college is right here, so it's literally across the street from each other. And so as I'm in this my church parking lot, I'm looking up in the sky, and when I'm looking in the sky, I see well, before I see the comment, I hear a newscaster's voice. And the newscaster, he immediately starts saying, I write all my dreams in this book. The newscaster says, "It's fine, the comet has been destroyed, nothing to worry about." And so I'm looking at sky, I'm looking like the sky, and then I'm actually looking into space, and I see that there is a comet, and then I'm like, oh my God, there's a comet, like it's coming towards us, and then the comet's destroyed. It breaks down, it's gone, dissipates. And I'm like, okay, well, we're good, we're fine. And that's when and the newscaster, he's like, oh yes, Comet Ison has been destroyed. No, you don't need to worry, everything is fine. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he's right, everything is fine. And so I'm about to look away from the sky, and then I hear another voice tell me, look back in the sky. So I look back in the sky, and I'm looking, and it's like the comet is not destroyed, it's still coming. So I'm looking, I'm like, what do you mean the comet's not destroyed? I'm like, I'm looking at it, it's gone, and it says change your eyes, change your and I'm like change my eyes. No, first it tells me to change my glasses, and I do wear glasses. I don't wear them, usually, but it tells me to change my glasses, and I'm like, how can I change my glasses? I only have one pair. And then that's when the voice says again, change your eyes. And I'm like, why? How can I possibly do that? That makes no sense. And then the voice kind of gets sad, and it's like, you used to be able to see it. And then immediately, that's when, like, I switch somehow. Like, I'm able to switch my mindset, if you will, and I'm able to realize that I was looking through my carnal eyes. And I needed to switch to my spiritual eyes so I can see what this voice was telling me to look for. And when I switched my eyesight to my spiritual eyes, I looked back into space, and I saw that yes, the comet was destroyed. It was broken down. So the comet was one solid rock, and then it broke down, and it became millions of miles in length and millions of miles in width. Like, it was just spreading out. And it was all these tinier rocks from this huge rock. And when it became these tinier rocks, now, when I say tiny, I mean compared to that huge rock. But it's tiny as in the actual respect that it was the same size as a minivan, okay? Or school buses and tiny studio apartment type big rocks, okay? And so I'm looking at this, and the voice tells me that it is still coming. And as I'm watching this, I see that the little asteroids are in space, and from space they are now in our atmosphere, and from our atmosphere they're in our skies, and then they're raining down on my college. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, this is definitely not good. But the thing that scared me the most was I could not hear anything. In any of my dreams, I'm always able to hear something important or whatever, but the only two voices I heard was the newscaster voice and the spiritual voice, carnal and spiritual. And when I heard those, after they finished talking, there was nothing but complete silence. Nothing but complete silence. And another thing that got me that I really don't understand is that the dream was in black and white, like an old movie. The entire dream was in black and white. And I've never had a dream that was absent of color. And I don't know what that means. And I saw like all the asteroids, the meteors. They broke down everything that was around them. Like they destroyed everything. And the asteroids were, well, one of them landed in front of me on the church parking lot, but it did not dent the ground or anything. It just laid there, and it was still on fire because it was a white asteroid with blue hue. And I knew in my spirit that this was coming soon. I want to kind of make sure that it didn't say anything else. Let's see it, because I don't want to leave out anything, and then it kind of, the voice, it did say it's still on its way. Okay. And I guess I woke up from that dream. That's the entire dream. Like, it was newscaster's voice telling everybody peace and safety, everything's okay. Then it switched over to the spiritual voice saying it's not okay. You need to be worried, and you need to look back in the sky and be spiritually and physically prepared for what's about to happen. And then I knew that it was going to happen soon. The dream was in black and white. The dream was silence, and it was a lot of destruction. Like, it was a lot of destruction, and then the comments themselves were white with a blue hue. I don't know if anybody has any comment as to what exactly that means. I would be very happy if you would kind of explain that. I've had meteor dreams before, and one had straight up told me fiery judgment of God, so I was okay with that. As okay as you can be, knowing that the world, is going to be, I'm not even going to say that. But this one, for it to be in silence and in black and white, I'm not too sure what that means. But that was my second meteor dream. So thank you. God bless. Be safe. And just pray about this dream. Please discern. I'd rather you not take my word for it. I'd rather you look it up and try to find some type of confirmation for this. And, have a nice day.